Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of Always Be Brewing. As always, I am your host, Chase, and today we're going to be doing some cool, fun, nifty stuff with yet again Commander Legends, which is an absolutely fantastic, super cool, fun new set coming out, which is literally made for Commander players like me. It's absolutely exciting and fun to be able to have a set so geared towards you. And I think that is just really cool, really nice. And I also happen to be very lucky to get a wonderful preview card by Wizards of the Coast. If you can see right here on the screen, it says Source Mana Curves, Source Mana Curves, Mana Curves, Mana Curves. I had the privilege of getting 3 preview cards from Wizards of the Coast for free. I previewed them 2 days ago, so they've been floating around in the nether. Having people soak them up. I've seen a lot of people go absolutely bonkers over Reshape the Earth, which, I mean, why wouldn't you? That is an insanely cool spell. Let's see if chat is working. I've been working on my chat box and my overlay today, so let's see. I'm going to do a quick test. And it's not working all of a sudden. Let's see. Let's quickly change that. Oh no, my chat box isn't working. I literally had it perfect too. Let's see. Alrighty, my chat box is not working. Oh no. I had it working earlier too. Oh no. My chat box was working earlier. Okay, well there it is. It's not looking the way I want it to, but it's better than nothing. So we're just gonna have it look like that for now, and then we'll fix it later, because I had it looking perfect earlier. Anyways, yes, I'll have to figure out. I'm trying to make my stuff look a little bit more polished, so. And it's still not staying. That's so frustrating. Let's see. Always show messages. Let's try it now one more time. Beautiful. Okay, so we are building around my card today, which is Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. She's super cool. Deals with Cascade, which is something I am definitely not familiar with at all. It's actually very intimidating for a mechanic, and that CMC 6 or greater is actually insanely intimidating, and for some reason my chat box still keeps disappearing, which is making me so sad. I do not know why the chat isn't working, but hello, Torgilla, I see you in chat. Austin Acid, hello. I don't know why my chat box is not deciding to work today. It is being extremely annoying. Top Hat Peasy, hello. I'm glad that you liked my appearance in Battle of Wits. It was insanely fun to participate. Unfortunately, I might have to get some help with my chat box later, because it just seems to be disappearing, which I normally have it not disappear, but that's fine. Anyway, yes, we're going to be building around Emoti, so we're going to go ahead and bring her up. However, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and introduce this to you guys. Let's see for a second really quickly. I just got coffee, so that's what that was. I asked it for it iced, which made me sad because it was supposed to be iced, but it's fine because I got coffee, which is gonna be good. Anyways, let's see. I wanted to show you this because my lovely friend Megan made this right here. Yoink. There she is. Recently there was some very, I think, important discussion on Twitter about how the original art is depicting her, and so my friend Megan made this lovely mock-up for me of Emoti, which I think is just really beautiful and really cool and really fun. We're going to be doing cool Cascade stuff with her today. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. My chat box is being annoying, and I don't know how to fix it, but we're going to figure out how to fix it as we go on. I promise. I am still seeing your messages. They're just not popping up on the overlay. So let's go ahead and get started and get this going. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started, starting with our commander. Boink. We're going to be doing Simic, so we're going to be having a forest and an island. And then we can figure out what the heck we're going to do here in terms of our actual commander. Okay, so let's see. Gonna pull up my chat so I can have a better look here. Hello, 16 friends. Hello and welcome. Okay, so I have chat pulled up. Let's dive deep. Definitely add Oko Shardless Agent. Okay, let's give that a peek. Tank Terry, only do one card at a time. It's really overwhelming to see a lot of cards at once, and I end up missing a lot of cards in chat. So do only one card at a time. So we definitely have Oko. So let's go ahead and give Oko a bit of a search. Why is this not working? You mean Oko and Shardless Agent? Okay, I'm a little confused. We'll go ahead and add Shardless Agent because I know that that is definitely an auto include in here. Alrighty, I will not say that word. We'll go ahead and add Apex Devastator to the list. That was just kind of made for this. Why not add the other card, which is my other card, which is Reshape the Earth. Let's see. Someone recommended Carpet of Flowers. So this is always one of those conditional cards I'm worried about to include in here, specifically because it's so specific, you know? So I like the concept of this. I'm just a little nervous about it. And I'm going to take a bit of a coffee sip. I'm so sorry, but I needed it. So, it says target opponent, so that would not work. Carpet of Flowers would not work, unfortunately. Sylvan Library. Beginning of your end, set me draw 2 additional cards. Possibly. Doesn't fit with the 6 CMC, but we can pop that in. I'm definitely going to take out Carpet of Flowers. I'm so sorry, you guys. It just doesn't really function in here. We have an Avenger of Zendikar, which I like. Are we more top deck or big mana? That's actually a good question. And Zachman, in terms of budget, I actually don't know. Palinchron is a very interesting suggestion. Definitely not budget. If I could type in Palinchron, that would work. Whenever it enters the battlefield, untap up to 7 lands. I actually like that in this deck, so I'm not opposed to it, to be quite honest. Alrighty. Brian Alin. Someone said Brian Alin. Oh, this is new. Whenever it ETBs, you may cast a CMC You may return talking on the apartment. I like this. I actually quite like this. Let's pop that in there. Good choices. Good choices. Alrighty. I am extremely nervous about how we're going to be doing this. Full disclosure, I originally wanted to build a deck and showcase this to you guys as part of my preview experience. However, I was a bit overwhelmed at the converted mana cost theme that we had going on here. Big mana spells, and I was getting a little bit nervous that this was going to be extremely difficult for me to do, and that I would flop, and that you guys would hate it. And that is the last thing I want to do. And then I remember I do a deck building stream. And then I was like, that's just a perfect thing for us to do. It's just to build this together. So Brenda's got a good idea. I think definitely we can do some good like big mana stuff. So I'm thinking having some big mana spells in here. So one thing that comes to mind is Nyx Bloom. Nyx Bloom not only hits our threshold for the mana cost, but it also helps us cast our things, which I think is going to be very important. Then we should go to Zendikar, specifically a spell that I'm not remembering. 8-bit Seahorse, I love that you're on the same wavelength as me, because it's exactly what I was thinking. Definitely thinking about Zendikar Resurgent, getting us card draw, and also getting us that mana. Someone said Phantasmal Image. Let's take a peek at Phantasmal Image. Does not hit that mana cost threshold, but I dig it. Okay, let's see. Uro. Skyfall is just not getting me what I need today. Uro doesn't really hit our threshold. I think Uro's just more good Simic than on theme. But Praetor's Council is a good card that also I like. See, Bane of Progress. That's really good. I like that. Lurking Predators. Let's see what we got here. This card is actually really good. I do like this card significantly. In terms of the theme here, I actually don't know. I've never built Cascade before, so I'm not exactly sure how to do it in a way that results in a win. I have had people who have built Cascade decks before. Mostly Yidris. Yidris was the focus on that. That was right in the height of Cascade and Commander, and that did very well. But we're not in those colors, or we're like only in some of them, so for me it's a little bit like, I don't know. Omniscience has not been said. I like Omniscience. We're gonna add Omniscience. Wayward Swordsmith, personally, I want to get a lot of mana out for this kind of deck and use it for spells like Genesis Wave. Fair point. So let's go ahead and do Oracle of Moldiah. Let's go ahead and add a Wayward Swordtooth. Genesis Wave. Genesis Wave. I can't spell. Emrakul Promised End is also very funny, and I like it. So let's go ahead and pop her in. While we're here, let's go ahead and start Vorinclex. Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to be doing this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I like it. What's it called? It's an enchantment. It is green. You can draw an additional card, play an additional land. What is it? It's something. Replenishing. It's replenishing. What is it? No, that's not it. Not exploration. It's Rites of Flourishing. There it is. That's what I was trying to remember. Okay, so let's see. We have Rites of Flourishing in here. We have some good mana stuff. Maybe if we're gonna go big, we might as well go big. So what if we did a Craterhoof Behemoth? And this is just me being super stupid, and by super stupid I mean I want to do something like this. Give me a moment to find it, because it is Not World Spine Worm, but I like Word Spine Worm. It was another worm, but that's still a good worm. Worms I think would be funny. Courser of Crewfix is actually really good. Courser of Crewfix. We already have Oracle of Moldiah in here. My brain is thinking like doing some Zero the Manager allows us to look at the top deck of our library as well. So let's do that. Alrighty, have a good night, Austin. Alrighty, so let's see. Rashmi just feels like good, I think. Sec, if you're gonna have bigger guys on the ground, plenty of mana to get out Sandworm Convergence. That's actually not bad. So if we look at our commander, she has Cascade. And spells we cast with CMC 6 or greater have Cascade. So we're doing a lot of Cascade shenanigans. Emoti is a 5 CMC, so that's going to be a good Cascade. However, she is a 3/1. So it's a wee bit difficult. Karn's Temporal Sundering. Take an extra turn. Love it. Why not Nexus of Fate? This is just me being stupid now. Cyclonic Rift. Turn Timber, Symbiosis. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may pull a creature card from among them if that's CC. There's the rest of the bottom of your library. Interesting. I'm not mad at it. Let's do it. If you want to add Spice, Progenitor, Mimic, Mana Reflection, and I'll look up. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of that. Yes, I dig it. Okay. This feels a little less. I don't know why. There's just something about like these. The flip spells feel good. This one just feels. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Now I will pop it in, but I'm not sure how I feel. Let's see. Let's get like some good card draw in here. Not opposed to that. Because that can help us kind of like, you know. Okay. Oh, look, they're all the east trees and stuff. Whenever another round of was opposed, so you may put a permanent equal or less. So yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're getting in a good spot. This is still super difficult, and I'm struggling. That's not a... Is that really? Oh my god, that's real. I didn't know that was a real card. I just thought you were making a joke. I love that. Okay, let's look at the Cascade. Got it. Can't do it. Can't do any of these. No. Can't do any of these. Can't. That's a very expensive counterspell, but it cascades, question mark. There's the commander. That has Cascade, but it's 8 mana. Destroy. I like it. I am being very foolhardy with my add-ons. This is why I'm scared of this deck. Um, already got the Shardless Agent. Oh, Sakashima's Protege seems pretty sick. We can pop that in there. New cards, you know, afoot. Whenever it enters the battlefield, put 3 number 90 target creatures on the battlefield. This seems also really good too. Cascade. Okay. The Recluse. We did get the one that says Cascade 4 times. That's a bananas card. We are 1000% doing that. Not the Wild Inspector. Hello. Just saw you in chat. So I have a concept. I don't know why I worded it that way. That's really weird of me to do it. Okay. Not what I was going for. It's okay, we could do like Cloud Key, and then there's another that does the same thing, Semblance Anvil. So that'll make our stuff cost less. And I think those are good additions in here. Animators, Augury. Oh, Aminatu's Augury. I don't know why I read that wrong. Okay, I dig it. Yes, let's do that. Oh, I know. The hippo. But I can't remember. So we're gonna look it up. Karuga. When it ETBs, draw a card for each other permanent control. That's gonna be a lot of our stuff, so I like it. Agent of Treachery. It's a high CMC. We can steal only one thing. I'm not married to that one, but I do like that. Hey Cableb 4. I'm so bad at pronouncing usernames. I'm sorry. Thrix is not popping up. Jingataxius. I do like that. He's a big Cable B, LOL. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and Soul Ring. Just so we do that. Let's go ahead and then add oh gosh, I just had a good idea, like a Reclamation Sage maybe. I think that might be a good hit. Why is it? Oh, did it get reprinted? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, that's weird. Vivian. I'm not getting this right. There we go. This is a good Vivian. I think we just put this in here. Oh gosh, okay. Go ahead and add a Croson Grip and a Beast Within. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in a Finale of Devastation and maybe a Green Suns, and just to like hammer it in, a Rishkar's Expertise, because that will be really good. Because she triggers off of 6 or greater, but it's still pretty good. Soul. Whenever not taken, draw a card. You can also add a Guardian Project. Yoink. Okay. Consecrated Sphinx gets us card draw. Okay, that's what we have now. It's a lot of cards, actually. Not what I was expecting. For the most part, we're hitting our threshold, to be quite honest. Let's look over here at our curve very quickly. I know we're in the middle of it. Okay, so we're definitely hitting 11 and 19. So it's a cool crisp 30, which is pretty good considering we have 62 cards. Not bad. And we still need to have cards that we can also get into with our Cascade. We can't just have a ton of high cost. So I think we're at a good spot. How about Scroll Rack? Okay. That did just get reprinted. Exile any number of cards from your hand face down. Put the many cards on top of your library into your hand. Okay, Scroll Rack for me is a confusing card, but I trust in it being good. So let's go ahead and check out the news things. So I think what we're doing right now is going with like really big creatures and really big hits off of Cascades. Sort of as previously stated, I've never built Cascade before, so I'm not exactly sure how to do it very well, which is why I'm seeking guidance from a lot of you guys, because it is a very different thing than I am used to, so I'm not really sure how to build this successfully. God, this guy is cool. I love him. Oh God, what was I was doing something in here. I was coming in here with a purpose, and I lost the purpose. It's to find that Sphinx. It's to find the new Sphinx. It's blue. I know it's blue. Big up, you may put a land for me on the battlefield if you're the monarch. Is it? Ooh, what about Court of Bounty? That sounds cool. You can do like heavy creatures and stuff. That just seems really nice, you know. Enter the Infinite seems good. Okay, someone's saying the name of the card. Thank God. Okay, I really hope this is right. There it is. Okay, if any... That's not the one we're looking for, I think. It's the one that gives us, another phase. Oh, that scares me. I don't know if I like this card. This card scares me. I'm going to set it aside. Okay. Where is it? It's... Oh, what is it? I remember seeing it. Sphinx of the Second Sun. Okay, let's try that. This is it. Okay, cool. This is the one I was thinking of. Okay. Maybe Wilderness Reclamation? Is that a good idea? Oh my God, the Great Henge. Duh, that's so good. Okay, smart. Y'all are smart. Y'all are smart. We're getting there. Maybe not. Maybe not. What are some good spells that we can add in here? Maybe there's like some new ones that I keep on like refreshing this, trying to see if I can find some really good stuff. If you're going to play Reclamation, might as well play Leyline of Anticipation and Vildak and Ori. I think it would be fun to do some flash stuff in. My heart says that that would be cool and fun to do, but my brain is also like, that's, you're trying to do too much, Chase. But I like it. We do have the Moon Kraken though, and that just reminds me to put in Imprison in the Moon, because it's a really good way to get rid of a commander. I typically like to do the lands last, but I will forget this because it's a good land and I tend to forget good lands. In terms of ramp, oh God, I need to do a Kodama's Reach. Let's go ahead and do like a Cultivate. Okay, so in terms of ramp, maybe definitely pop in Exploration now that I'm thinking about it. Let's pop in an Exploration. Okay, so we have Exploration. Rites of Flourishing allows us to play an additional land. Zendikar Resurgent doubles our mana and our mana pool. We have Cultivate. We have Croson Grip. We have Reshape the Earth. We have Soul Ring. I have Mana Reducers. We have the Great Henge. 3 Wishes and Nature's Lore. Nature's Lore is good. Nature's Lore is good. Definitely like Nature's Lore because we can pop in gonna choose a different art. Nature Lore, sorry. And then Ring of 3 Wishes or 3 Wishes. Huh? 3 Wizards. Take the top 3 cards from your library, look at them, and set them aside face down. You may play those cards as though they were your hand. I don't know how I feel about this one. This one makes me nervous. I do like myself a Growth Spiral because it gets this card draw. 3 visits. I love this art so much. I want this to be... I just really want 3 visits to be a playmat. Okay, let's see. Growth Spiral, 3 visits. Farseek, Nature's Lore. Farseek I like, if I could spell it correctly. It would only get us 1 land, so I don't know how I feel about that. But I like everything else. Jeez, that does hit where we need it to, huh? Yeah, okay. Why not? We can do... Yeah, we can do Farseek. If I can spell it correctly, I'll pop it in. Blightsteel Colossus. Now we're saying things that are scary. Okay, pop in a Blightsteel. Oh, sweet Jesus, what am I doing? Is this a good idea? Probably not. This is like what a lot of people I saw online were talking about regarding Emoti. I really need to get her name pronunciation right. There's a lot happening here. It That Betrays is a good one. Sweet Jesus. I want to do this, but I'm scared of this. This is making me want to do gross things. Someone said Pathraiser. It's 11/11. I feel like if we do a Pathraiser... Did you gem this for you that gives you a ton of cards? I do not know what that one is. I'd probably need the name. Alright, let's see. I don't want to do too many Eldrazi for flavor reasons. So yeah, we need ways to protect our commander. So how do we do that? We can do like a heroic intervention, which is just a good thing to give our stuff hexproof. Someone said Overflowing Insight. Target player draws 7 cards. Is that only arena? No, it's not. Sick. I don't know why it's only showing the online version, but we're adding it. Lazotep Plating. That also does the same thing, doesn't it? I do like that. Type of endurance. It also fits the theme, so I like that. Craterhoof Behemoth. We already have Craterhoof Behemoth in here. Seagate. Restoration. That's a good one. I love it. Okay. Michael's Magic, hello. We're building my preview card from Commander Legends that I revealed to everybody 2 days ago, and we are building her currently now, live on stream for your viewing pleasure. Her name is Emoti, and I love her, and we are doing really cool Cascade shenanigans involving, I believe we're going to be focusing heavily on creatures for this Cascade. We want a lot of good permanents in here. I used to think that Cascade was permanents only. That is wrong. That was a huge mistake from when I played the first sliver. It is very important because it is non-land cards. So that does include instants and sorceries as well, which is super important. Someone said asceticism. Let's see. I can't spell. I love asceticism. Let's do it. So let's see. What else are you guys... Oh, whoa, my throat just, like, failed on me there. We can start adding lands. Castle Vantris. I agree 1000% on Garenbrig. It's a good one. We already have Omniscience. We do love Omniscience here. Ooh, I do not know. Okay, let's see if we can get it without the card name. I do not know if I can do that. Let's see. Are you talking about green spells? That's only green spells though, isn't it? Okay. Oh, sick. He's perfect in here, isn't he? Okay. We already have Alchemist Refuge in here. Someone said Farhaven Elf. Helps us get land. I'm not mad at that. See, we are already at over $1,000. Holy crap, that's a lot. So what else can we do to make this insanely cool? We already have Guardian Project in here. I love that card. Winding Canyons. What is that? I dig it. Yeah, let's do that. I do like Fierce Empath. That's a good one. That's a really smart one to add in here. Ridley Tutor's 1 mana tutor. Not mad at it. Let's see what else we can add. Baddie's only 1414. Thank you for the follow. What else can we do here? It is really good because of the ETB, to be quite honest. Do we have any good cost reducers? Like, I think we really did it. Someone said Goreclaw. Power Forward Grader. Do we have that? Some of them have them, some of them don't. I think the majority of them do. So definitely add that right here. I Emerald and Jet Medallion, also really good additions in here. We're definitely going to have to start adding lands so we can make cuts. Oh, we already have that Cascade Hydra. So let's start thinking some really good lands. We can add a Beast Whisperer in here. Okay, so let's see. We can add in a Botanical Sanctum. We're definitely going to have to go like 38, 39 lands, I think, to be honest. Which I know is stressful, but I do think we're going to need that kind of mana ramp in here. I don't think we need Flooded Grove. A Hinterland Harbor's pretty decent. Alrighty. Next. Rejuvenating Springs will always come in untapped, which I think is just too good of a card. Skyshot Forest is a good way to tap for those colors as well. Let's see. The temples. I really like the temples. I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of the temples, but the temples bring me joy. Can do a Yavi Maya Coast. And then, Breeding Pool is a good one. And then the fetch. What's the Simic fetch? Okay, not a... Wait, if I type in... There it is. Misty Rainforest. So let's see. Someone said Prime Speaker Zagana. And is that filled with X1 counters, X creates number of creatures of control. Oh, what did you... Interesting. Let's see. Exit card. Yeah, that's pretty good actually in here, to be honest. Alrighty. Hello, 26 friends. I'm glad you're here with me. Currently, we're trying to build Emoti Celebrant of Bounty, and I'm super nervous on doing this card justice. So let's see what we can do here. I don't like to run off-color fetches. That's not really something that I personally enjoy doing. So I probably am going to say no to that, just because that's just a personal thing I do. It really drives up the cost of decks, and I really try to make it more cost affordable, guaranteed. Sometimes I do duels, and I might add a duel in here, but I don't really like to add duels because they're really expensive. I don't know what the duel would be. Exotic Orchard. Not gonna lie, that's pretty decent. What's the duel for this? Not Tundra. It's not Tundra. Sanctum of Eternity. Return target commander. You can talk about it if you can. It does save our commander. Tropical Island. I'm just really tempted to run it because I wanna, but it's like obscenely and unnecessarily expensive. So we already have Primal Surge in here. But we're already going heavily into the permanent process anyway, so that fits still pretty well. I can't speak at all today. I love this guy. Thinking about doing this next time. I think he's super cool. Well, so what are we looking over here? 18 lands. So before we continue any further, I do really want to ask you guys the question. Oh. Now we get into the point where I feel guilty as a creator. It's so expensive. Like, it's so expensive. Like, it's like expensive, you know? Well, I don't like it. I like it. And if it was a more affordable card, I would put it in there, but I think the highest I can go is a duel, and even then I feel guilty about doing duels, you know? I think just like going without it, I think would be the good decision, to be honest. And to Yamil, it actually does exist. So we put it in here. So you're actually, it's a good suggestion. We did pop it in here. This deck can't be built in paper yet because it has cards from Commander Legends that haven't dropped yet, but that's perfectly fine. You know, it's all about the fun of the build. So we're definitely going to be doing that. Do not worry at all about that at all. Why not pop in Nykthos? And honestly, the Nyx Lotus, and the reason why I'm saying that is because we're gonna be so permanent heavy that devotion is gonna be really good either way we do this. I definitely think that's a strict upgrade from where we want to be. Okay, Growing Rights. Let's see what Growing Rights is. Okay, and it was gonna be field creature card. Creatures, flip it. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good hit too. It's expensive, but it's not, you know, a Gaia's Cradle. And it still fits in thematically. When it ETBs, look at the top 4 cards of our library, we can get a creature, so it helps us kind of like, you know, shuffle a little bit, to be quite honest. The fact that we can flip it and still add mana to, and still get that benefit of kind of like, you know, looking a little bit and see what's going on. I'm not really mad at that. Oh, Jeweled Lotus. I was worrying about bringing that up on stream. Not really, but also a little bit. Let's look up this controversial card. So first of all, it's 0 CMC. And it doesn't do too terribly much for us. Also, this price is so obscene. Why? It's commander specific Lotus Petal. I just don't understand. That's so much. Okay, I like Ulvenwald Hydra, to be honest. Okay, guys. Let's go back to lands. So a question that I want to ask you guys specifically is, how many lands do you think we should run? We are definitely going above and beyond with our CMCs. This is a fact. We are doing a heavy, costly CMC deck, which is scary. This is scary. So what do we do about that? You know, I definitely think we need to go above the standard. My standard is 36 to 37. We definitely need to exceed that. I'm really thinking 40, which is a lot of lands. That's basically half the deck. But that's also a lot, you know? So really, how do we find this good balance of lands in a deck that is supposed to be really high on the curve? You know, that's very difficult to perform. Which is one of the reasons why I was scared out of my mind to build it. So what do we do? Speaking, what's the Simic flip card from Zendikar while we're here? Because we do need to add that in here. Oh. There isn't one? feel like that feels wrong, but I want to check. Green, white, blue. I want to believe that there was one, but maybe I'm just really wrong. That makes me so sad. Aw, oh, dang it. Someone mentioned earlier putting in Omnath, the green boy. I'm not opposed to that. He's a big, dummy, thick boy. Okay. Let's continue lands. So let's see, what was somebody saying about lands counts? We didn't really think. I was thinking 38 sounded fine. No way you want me to miss a land drop. You need to be able to always find a land off of a ramp spell. Okay, so in terms of land, let's circle back to that conversation. So some of you said 38 felt good. It still feels really low to me. I don't know. You know, it's just... Land drops are super important in a deck like this, where the majority of our cards, if you get an opening hand and you get like a 12 drop in your opening hand, I played Atla Palani, that was a heavy creature deck. Oh my god, was that so disappointing to hit. Yeah, I really think we do need to do 40. It's definitely going to take a lot of testing. We definitely need to do at least a minimum of 40, I think, to feel comfortable. Hello, again, 27 friends. I just saw the number. How are you guys doing this lovely evening? Currently, we're figuring out lands. I definitely think 40 might be good. Zach's saying 41 to 42. Yeah. So, let's aim for 44 to 42. So, do we have any other good land suggestions before we continue? Currently, we have 19. We could fill the rest with basics, but I feel like we're missing something. Reliquary Tower is a good idea. Someone also said Command Tower. Those are also good ideas. Actually, I just had a couple other ideas. So let's go ahead and do a Reliquary Tower. Let's do a Command Tower. Let's go ahead and actually add... Oh, Scavenger Grounds is good. Oh my god, I just thought of the land and I forgot. Myriad Landscape. Let's go in Evolving Wilds and a Terramorphic. Because I feel like we need it. Ancient Tombs, really expensive. Someone said Wasteland. I don't know about Wasteland. Let's just do Strip Mine. Ghost Quarter. Let's see. What else was I thinking? I don't know about Mystic Sanctuary. I don't know if we were going to be doing a lot of instant sorcery stuff. I don't know about Thespian Stage either. I think maybe just filling up the rest with like basics might be a good swing since we're already at 27. I don't know. The guild lands always feel a little bit weird to me now. We'll pop it in, but for some reason I'm just not as married to them as I used to be, you know? I don't know the change happened, but okay. Looking at everything, things feel pretty balanced in terms of color, maybe a little heavier on green. So what we can do is go like 9 and like 9. That's 44. So maybe like 7 and 7. That's 40. That feels a bit better. A decent number. It's at 17 in total, which is about, not 17. Wow, 14 in total, which is I wonder. Okay, I'm curious to see. We can look up with something like this. There's the battlefield. Under your control. At most. There we go. Okay, we already got Avenger of Zendikar. What about Cream of the Crop? This feels like a good way to stack. I think Cream of the Crop might be an interesting ad. At this point, I'm definitely just kind of fiddling around and seeing what we had that we may have missed. So I'm like... fair, fair. So maybe not having it. Okay, acidic slime was a recommendation. There's a lot happening. Season of Growth. Maybe? Or am I just being stupid now? I can't tell the good choices here, you know? Let's add Verdant Sun's avatar, because that card's way better than y'all think it would be. Okay, thoughts on Season of Growth while I pull up Acidic Slime. Yeah, I like it. So Season of Growth, yay or nay? Or is that in the same arena as Cream of the Crop and I'm just like overthinking this drastically? I think I might be overthinking this. I don't know. Because you can't take advantage of the card draw. Okay, so maybe no. Whew. You know, I'm not mad at that either. Hey, the real salties. How are you doing this lovely evening? What are we going to continue to do with this deck? I don't know. So if you're just joining us, we are actually building a WOTC Celebrate of Bounty, which was my preview card that that was given to me for free by Wizards of the Coast to share with you guys on November 1st, which was 2 days ago. And it is my brewing stream, and I thought it'd be really cool to build around my card and, you know, have fun with it and make it a communal fun event for everyone, you know. What is the #1 goal with the deck? I mean, that's what kind of Cascade decks are, is to just, you know, sequentially hit really good things. That's kind of the steez of this, is to hit really good permanents. I cannot send the link. I have it up on screen. That's a sweet hit. Yes. Let's see. Life Crafter is better than Cream and Growth. Okay, let's see Life Crafter's Bestiary. So the card is right here on the screen. And I can leave it up there. But the card is on screen. And if we go to Life Crafter's Bestiary, I do like that better. I can go ahead and take out like Cream of the Crop, which I like, but I also see why it should not be in here, which is a very good reason. Okay, this deck is almost $2,000, and that's hurting me very greatly. That's expensive. However, we're at a good spot where I think that we can go ahead and start making cuts, and maybe sort of like whittling down and like refining this deck that we have going on here. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we can do for cuts this evening. So we currently have a total of 142 cards, which means a good 42 cards need to be cut, which is not horrible. We did have all the Cascade stuff that we could run. I could double check again. If it's red, then we can't run it. Yeah, if it's red, then we cannot do it, sadly. Hey, Kyoji. How are you doing? But we have a lot of cards 5 CMC or low that do give us ramp. We do have quite a few of it. If we just filled the deck entirely with ramp, then all it would do is ramp and not really get us anything else. Let's see Averna. Yeah, we can't do that, unfortunately. We do have Fierce Empath. I don't want to do a partner or a companion. Emoti doesn't even have the partner ability, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy about, just because that's a lot. That's a lot. Partners are hard to build. I built them on stream before. They're very intensive. You have to take a lot into account, and it's fun, but it could be a little bit a lot. It could be a lot. I don't know if I want to like have that much going on, you know. We do have Karuga in the 99, just because good card draw stuff, you know. So really, cuts time. Do you guys like this background thing? I used to have my Chandra wall scroll behind me, and you could see like part of my house, which I actually didn't like. And then when I was putting up this green screen for a really cool collaboration I did, I ended up knocking the string off my Chandra wall scroll, and I can't repair it, which breaks my heart because it's my favorite thing ever. And the green screen isn't working for me, and for some reason it's only giving me a black background, and I've fiddled with everything, and I don't know why, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the black background. I think it's pretty cool. So neat. Okay, removal. Cyclonic Lure counts as removal, probably not. But let's see. I did work a lot with the settings, and I don't know why I did that. Okay, so let's see. We have... I definitely think I'm gonna pop out Uro. I don't know why, it just doesn't... But he also ramps, though. What he attacks. I don't like that escape cost, though. Anyway, so someone said removal. I almost said ramp for a second. So we have Imprison in the Moon, which is a good enchantment that, you know, gets rid of a commander. Then we have Beast Within, Croson Grip. We have Natural Reclamation. We have not enough removal. We have okay, we don't have enough removal. I'm gonna be extremely honest here. for our commander, it says spells, so it also hits our instants and our sorceries. That hits. What is good creature removal in green and blue? I feel like that's the one thing that green and blue really lack. Now we do have stuff like Apex Altosaur is pretty good. Pongify is also good. Rapid hybridization is also good. Aetherize might be fun. Actually, that's not that bad in here. I'm gonna agree with y'all on this. Okay. Okay, then I'll get out Aetherize. I'll cut Aetherize. So, my question for you guys is, we're not 149 cards. We definitely need to start making some cuts. So, do you feel like we should add some more before we start doing cuts? Because cuts are going to be hard. They're always hard. So, Song of the Dryads actually is a good one. Good choice on Song of the Dryads. M Jordan 887, thank you for the follow, friend. Thank you so much. Let's see. Already have Imprisoned in the Moon, and I could probably pop in a Lignify, and I think that'd be good. Okay, so someone said, okay, let me look up what Genesis Wave does again. I'll be extremely honest. I popped it in because I'm like, oh, duh, good green card. I know I'm a really great person for thinking that. Okay, so I definitely agree about the Genesis Wave and the Green Suns. I definitely want to keep that finale because that can buff our creatures, which is an added bonus. But I do see where you're coming from on these right here. So I'm going to say yes, I agree. X spells are really bad with Cascade, but that would be the only X spell we have in here. The only one. But this card, casting it in general is good, and I think only having one is not bad. So I think having the finale in here is good, and I really want to keep it just because it gives our creatures plus blank blank. So I think that's good. Treasure Cruise is a good one. It hurts to cast, fair, but it's also really good. Okay, so let's see. So someone said, yeah, it's bad. Okay. I think having those two in here, out of everything here, I think is just good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go through cuts, because I feel like this is going to be difficult. No! Which one? There's two. I don't know, there's two. There's two Green Wardens. There's the Ancient, and then there's the Green Warden of Marassa. I did put in Genesis Wave back in because it... Honestly, Zachman made a really good point. There's only going to be 2 X spells in this entire deck. I think is just a really good one in general. Like, they're good cards. And if we don't Cascade into them and we have them in our hands, that's a really good card to cast. So I say they're not, you know, obviously we're going to get some duds with Cascade. I think these would be worth the risk of duds to have in here. But that's just my opinion on that. So the right one, Green Warden. I don't know how I feel about the Green Warden. So for cuts we have 52 cards. Let's go ahead and start. We got a lot going on here. I'm gonna clean this up, see if it'll work. I've done cleanup before. Beautiful. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this going. Hello, Arizona Angels. How are you doing this evening? We're in the middle of cuts, which is hard. And I need help. I don't love Palinchron in this deck. Sure, infinite mana is fine, but you're going to insta-kill the table. Do we have... I'm going to be extremely honest here. Very, very full... Mount Kilimanjaro is correct. I do think that the flash cards are a bit much. My brain was just like, when I think good green stuff, I typically tend to think, you know, like, let's definitely run Wilderness Reclamation. But I do agree that with the flash, we're trying to do too much. And I believe that's 3 cards that is in that little pod that we wanted to do. So let me know if I'm missing them. We have Vidalcan Orrery. We have Wilderness. Oh, please. Oops. Oh, God. Okay, there's Wilderness Reclamation and then the Ley Line. I feel good about those cuts. And that pops us down to 49. Let's see. So, the question I was going to ask. So, to lovely Zachman in chat who made this mention is talking about Palinchron, how you can do the cool, fun, infinite mana thing with it. Do we have the ability to do that in the deck currently? I know that there are ways that you can do that, but really, to my knowledge, we don't. And the card is good in terms of like, hey, we get a big spell that we can Cascade from, but do we really have anything that like meshes with that, you know? Because I don't really think that there's anything that interacts with it very well that we have in here. Let me find Palinchron. Okay, so we can bounce it to our hands, but... Okay, we do. Okay, so we do have some ways to make it super, super, super good. Does that seem like something that we want to do? Because I don't know. I think it'd be fun, but does that... Well, it is kind of good. Why would it not be good? It's good because, you know, it helps us cast some of our big stuff, and because we have mana duplicators. Why do we need infinite mana? We don't need infinite mana, but, like, it'd be pretty cool to have it, you know? I think it'd be kind of good in terms of our very high-costed stuff. I mean, like, we're running a lot of stuff. Listen, y'all, I'm running 2 X spells in here that are good X spells for a creature deck. You can't be mad at me because I'm doing two off the cuff things. So let's see. Well, you're in my chat. Of course I'm gonna pay attention to you. Having you guys in here is like a really fun time because I get to interact with you and hang out with you. I would love to, like, of course I'm gonna pay attention to you. Not the Wild Inspector, I see you. I'm gonna be your friend by the end of this. Okay, Craterhoof doesn't seem good. I like Craterhoof. What do you think about Craterhoof? Tell me your opinions on Craterhoof. Sway my decision. Because every time I think green good shit, I think I think Crater Hoof. I'm not gonna lie. So give me. Well, okay, hold on. We're going wide. We're not going. Well, we're going tall, not wide. Yeah, we're kind of doing big, but not a lot. So I see what you're saying. The trample does matter. I agree. Trample. If I had trample in certain games, I would have won. Full disclosure, trample is. It's trample. Okay. So, we're having some really good, dialogue in here in terms of, hello, Megan. Okay, Chroma's more a fun great choice too. Everyone seems to be better. Creator hope will feel best when we cascade into it. So we're having a lot of different opinions in here. So let me see if I can do this. I'm still getting used to my commands. Okay. Give me a second to figure out how to do this. I'm trying to figure out how to do this on the fly. I'm figuring this out on the cuff. Okay. Did I do it? Did I do it? I don't think I did it. I didn't do it. It's okay. It's fine. I didn't do it. I didn't. So let's see. Alrighty, so let's see. Credit will feel best if we cascade into it. Fair. But at the same time, I agree. I love Green Valley much as the next Green Mage, but I think Blue Sun's Zenith is better for this deck. It goes as an instant, it goes back into the deck, and you can cascade with your commander and play. That's fair. Okay, so Megan, we do have a scroll rack, but we don't have those other cards in here. Really, this is, I'm gonna be extremely honest with you here. This was a concerning build for me because I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And I think I'm a good enough content creator to be, say, honest and be honest about that. I don't know what I'm doing. I am really bad at things like this that are so unfamiliar. Okay, Magus of the Future. It does hit. It does hit. It's 5, but it's still okay. I'm just noticing, I'm using this brand new foundation on my face, and it really matches the color of my hands pretty decently, which is really hard. I'm not mad at that. Same with Finale. So, okay, since my poll mechanism is not working, we're gonna do some voting here in chat. We'll start out very small and simple in our polls. I'll close them and I'll let you know verbally, and I'll also type it. So I'm gonna open a poll. So type 1 for yes, 2 for no, if we should keep Craterhoof or not, just because for me this gives me a really easy way to kind of reference and see what we're going to be doing here. At the end of the day, this is not my build, this is our build, and I want this to be something that we can both be proud of and both have fun with. And it will help me a lot and help me grow as a deck builder to see your guys' takes on this, because this is something completely out of my comfort zone. I love Simic, but in terms of like Cascade, I don't know how to get there, you know? So we have 1, 2, 3 yeses, 1, 2, 3, 4 no's. So I think that's pretty tight. Now we are tied for yeses and tied for no's. Split even. That's pretty scary. We have one more no. Cozio 2017, thank you for voting. Hello and welcome. Okay, let's see. In terms of creatures in our deck, we have a sweet 46 currently. We still have a shoot ton of cuts to make. We got a lot of cuts to make. Yeah, we got a fuck ton of cuts to make, I'm not gonna lie. By the way, yeah, it's election day. Voting is important. Time zones exist, so you could still have the ability to do it. Vote, please. This is an incredibly important election. Vote. For an X spell that actually does something, if it gets Cascade Green Sensei, it's good. Oh god, yeah, okay, I'm getting nervous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the Crater Hoof. I feel like that's the consensus. To be honest, difficult to make these cuts anyway. And so I'm thinking maybe keeping the Magus, to be quite honest. I think the Magus might not be that bad of a cut. Just because... Okay, second question. The poll is closed. We're going to move into question 2. The question that Chase has for you guys. Which is, should we add more top of library stuff? So Megan made some really good points here. Scroll Rack, Top, Magus, Future Sight, Worldly Tutor. We do have Worldly Tutor. And we do have Magus of the Future and Scroll Rack. Do we want to add Sensei's Divining Top, yay or nay? How does that feel to us? Chunk your opinions in chat. There's so much high CMC cards. I think there needs to be a ton of ramp. We do have a handful of ramp, but we can kind of flesh and sculpt that out as we go. We do have a chunk of it, but again, it's really hard to find ramp spells, because all the ramp spells I think I already have. Unless we think we do stuff like Circuitous Root. So... I don't love top. It feels very bad to cascade into. Sue's saying much better than top, so you can dig deeper for cascade purposes. If you're running that many top deck viewing cards off color fetches are good as well, just for shuffle. This is hard. Okay, someone said cut Omnath. I agree with that cut. This is where the issue comes in. I'm getting a lot of differing opinions, which is good because that's what I want, but I'm also like, oh god, there's a lot of differing opinions. Now long-term plan does tutor third for the top. I do like long-term plans. Someone said Lazatep. I'll cut the Lazatep plating. Wayward Swordtooth is here to just get us to play extra land for turns, so if we just find wherever the heck that little thing is. Where are you? There you are. There it is. Helps us play an additional land. Damn it, Megan. That's a great idea. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. Uro. We'll cut Uro. I like cutting Uro. I don't know why. There's just something about that card that makes me want to cut it. I think I might do my eyeliner like this more often. I really like how it looks. Sakashima could do that, couldn't they? Galta isn't in the list, isn't it? Shit. This is gonna be so hard. We're never gonna get here. Cuts are... I hate cuts. I hate cuts. Okay, someone said cut that betrays for Galta. So the reason why I'm saying we should have it is because it's very difficult to protect our commander because our commander is a 3/1. Please cuts only just so that we can like there'll be a time for more additions towards the end of the deck if we feel like we need to. But right now let's focus solely on cuts. Just so we can kind of get this a little bit streamlined. So I cut Zagana. I cut If That Betrays. That any literal dead to getting hit by Cascade card should be first rid of cuts. What? Hero Converge is good, but sucks to Cascade into. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a handful of cards that would suck to Cascade into. I mean, like, cascading into like an Ulvenwald Tracker is gonna suck, but we still need to have cards that are lower in cost to kind of hit. Yeah, the Intervention would suck to Cascade into when we need to use it, but I still think we need it in there. We're keeping Corrosive Grip. We cannot get rid of Corrosive Grip. We need to have spells in here. Kiwi Splat, thank you for the follow. I just saw that. Alright, let's see. Okay, okay, we'll cut Acidic Slime. We do have Great Henge in here. So how about we start at sorceries and work our way up? I think that might be a really good way to do this. Make it a little less stressful. So starting out, we have Primal Surge. Exile the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you do, repeat this process. I think this is a good card. I can also sense some hesitation with this card as well. Kind of depends on what we're going for here. So Primal Surge, how are we feeling about this? Cascade is only on cast, or is it on ETB? I believe it's only on cast. Cast. Yes, it's only on cast. My phone died. That's what you call it. Chase mistake. My phone died. My biggest issue with Primal Surge is that you're running more spells than I would want to have in a Primal Surge deck. Cascade is only on cast. Okay, so that's a good point. So let's go ahead and do that instead. My original thought about it was just, even though we don't get the ETB like we thought we could, the reason why I liked it was because like it just gets a crap ton of stuff. But I also definitely get the vibe of like cutting it. Okay, so now we cut that. So we're getting there. We're whittling down. We're at 144. So let's look at this. So we have Reshape the Earth. I'm going to be extremely honest with you guys. I'm going to be extremely honest. It was one of my preview cards, so I'm very attached to it. I really like it. So Reshape the Earth gets you 10 lands. So let's see if it's... There you go. We can pull it up in chat. Yeah, it's a good card. And it was my preview card, which makes me just so happy and excited. Okay, so let's see. Literally, just restart the whole chain from nothing if you cascade into it. Wait, what? Get 10 lands so we get Field of the Dead and 9 other lands. Someone said to cut... What's Flax and Intruder? Okay. Does common damage player may sacrifice when you do destroy artifact or enchantment. Do I have that in here? Huh? We can add it. Okay, Reshape the Earth, Treasure Cruise, which allows us to draw 3 cards. Beanstalk Giant in this deck would fit well more so than Flax and Shooter. Let's cut cards, please, before we add anything else. Otherwise, we're gonna be adding cards like all night. I'm really trying to like be better about like moderating like the direction that we take for this. So cuts, and let's go like section by section by section by section. Hi, Mr. Orion24. I'm doing lovely. Thank you so much. And Zach, no need to apologize, friend. I just want to make sure that we're all like getting the good vibes and like I think cuts are the hardest because it's so much more fun to add cards, you know. And so finding a good way to like find that balance is good. Cruise is a cut. Okay, so Treasure Cruise being a cut. Why? I agree about the overflowing insight. That just kind of hurts. Cuts are always hard. I don't like them. I'd rather just keep adding. You have no idea how hard I wish I could do a 200 card deck and then run Battle of Wits and just be done with it. Cascade for some C cards for 1 mana. Does it not have card advantage? Fair. Actually, no, good point on that. Fair. That it is, honestly, it is really good card advantage. So we don't have to worry about that. 32 friends, hello and welcome. Okay, let's keep going. So somebody said Treasure Cruise. I will go ahead and cut the Treasure Cruise as well. Ooh, just clicked something weird. So we are now at 143 cards left. Dig over Cruise, card selection, combine card draw. So, I say we'll keep the dig through time. Yeah, I'm saying the cut thinking dig was in. I don't agree with the cruise cut. Okay, so let's pull up Treasure Cruise in chat. I forgot how to type for a second. Oh my god. Do you like hearing the ASMR of my very loud keyboard? So, something to think about with the delve spells. There's a legitimate cost to being able to cast them for 1 to 2 mana. I don't feel comfortable doing graveyard shenanigans in this deck. No siree. No, no, no. Sorry. Okay. Praetor's Council. I like this card because we can get stuff from our graveyard back to our hand. I think it's good. It's a good 8 CMC. I like this card. I think it's what we need in here. Aminatu's Augury. We're just gonna go 1 by 1. My headphones are being weird. Aminatu's Augury. Exile the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield until end of turn for each non-land card type. You may cast that type of among the exile cards without paying its mana cost. So someone said remove Shardless Agent. Okay, this will keep the Augury. So then what about Turn Timber Symbiosis? Don't like augury. I think you're gonna run into a lot of situations where you can only get 1 to 2 cards out of it. Okay. Ooh, this is a very divided chat. Usually we're on pretty much the same page, but this deck I've noticed we're really kind of like clashing a bit. This is a very difficult one. Okay, we got 2 cuts for the symbiosis, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the symbiosis. Alrighty, turn timber symbiosis has been cut. Okay. Okay, so then the next one would be Seagate Restoration. It says draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand plus 1. You have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. So I like this because it's good card draw. No maximum hand size though. If you were saying cut Magus, I'm trying to go section by section, but I will cut that. But sticking to section by section might make it a little smoother. Seagate Restoration is never gone bad. Fun fact, Megan murdered herself in one of our games because she didn't have a Jace or a Labman effect and just drew her whole deck. Word of the wise. That's also fair to, you know, the very worst thing is a land and a pitch. Okay. Press 1 for the Seagate. 1 to keep, 2 to cut. 1 yes, 2 no for the Seagate. One yes, 2 no. It is a land. So we're having a lot of yeses, so we're gonna keep it for now, and then we'll see how we feel later. Okay, so then let's beep, 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 beep. Okay, Rishkar's Expertise. We got Rain of Thorns, Karn's Temporal. So let's go to Rishkar's Expertise. I like this card. It's never steered me wrong. First of all, that hits our commander. Yoink! Really good, you know, hits that really just nice. Then we're able to draw mega cards depending on what we have on the battlefield, and we also get to cast something for free from our hand, which will then trigger the Cascade. No, it won't. I'm a liar, because Cascades are only 5, not 6. I'm a liar. Still, pretty good card if we're gonna be honest. I like the Rishkar's Expertise. But how do you feel about the Rishkar's Expertise? It's great when you're ahead. The 5 CMC... I talk too fast. The 5 CMC spell is cast from hand, but your commander says 6. Yes, she does. But I still think it's good to cast something for your hand for free that saves mana. And we still get the Cascade off of the initial, and we get to draw cards. So I don't feel like this is a bad spell to have in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I mean, we would only draw 3 based off of the commander, but we would have other creatures out on the battlefield. Gonna go draw a slime girl. See ya. Have a good night. Good luck with the brew. Bye, Megan. Alrighty. So I'm gonna keep the Rishkars. Rain of Thorns. I am intimidated by high CMC spells, especially when I know that I could just put in a Grossing Grip. However, this hits off of our commander. I don't think that's a bad thing, to be perfectly honest. So yes or no? I'm thinking yes, but I've been thinking yes to a lot of things in here. It is high CMC spells is what it's about, so I think we're going to keep it. Next one is Karn's Temporal Sundering. Now, hear me out. This, to me, is a little bit no. The reason why I say no is because I look at this. Hi, 90s MTG. How are you doing? I look at this, and I immediately, like, plops in a Nexus of Fate, and I feel like I just did that because I was like, oh, Nexus of Fate, expensive spell, 7, you know, extra turn. So I feel like, yeah, I agree with this. It hasn't happened often, but I have screwed myself over with the, you know, whole historic thing, if we're being perfectly honest. I did that with the Jaya's Immolating Inferno, and I didn't have my, I didn't have a legendary out, and I'm like, why can't I cast this? I was playing on MTGO, and I was like, why can't I cast this? And people were like, you can't. Yeah, so do we want to have Nexus of Fate in here? I feel like it's a good card to have, but at the same time, it's like, does it really fit with the theme? But the theme is big, and it's big, so it's like, you know, I don't know. Thoughts on this? Give me your thoughts, please. I crave them. Nexus is indeed a fantastic card. I remember the summer that card came out. It was super fun. My friends fought over it and drafted, what was it, 19? Yeah, I think it was 19. If you want to do a huge game ender... Okay, we'll keep Nexus. Nexus has been kept. Okay. We got rid of the Temporal Sundering, though. Okay. I love these cards. Just Wave Cultivate. 3 visits gets its land. I think it's a good X spell. Thoughts on this? Because I am unsure. My green screen scared me. I am so sorry. I like saw like a rustle behind me, like a curtain. I was like, huh. That was my green screen. Okay, I think some of these cards are good, some of them are not. It just kind of depends. Keep Regrowth is a fan. Hold on, what? That only gets Breeding Pool and Tropical Island. When all else fails, everything is sussed. Yes, indeed. Okay, this is a fine Cascade hit and be a land. And if you want, we can swap out the Farseek for, say, like a Circuitous Route, which is a little bit higher in CMC. So if we go... So we can search for 2 basics, which is a good Cascade hit as opposed to a Farseek, which can only get 1 land. So I don't know. Please include the whole card name. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I only know Explosive Vegetation. I don't know the other ones. Do you prefer a Circuitous Route? Because we could definitely do that in place for Farseek. Definitely we can do that. Okay, we can definitely swap that. I go migration path for exiling if we want 4 mana ramp. Okay, what is that? Okay, you know what? That's fair. I like that better. Okay. A fair and even exchange. Okay, we have 40 cards left to cut. I believe in us and I know that we can do this if we put our mind to it. Okay. I feel good about the rest of our sorceries. Now let's start with instants. First we have Dig Through Time. We'll do... what'd I do? So first one is going to be Dig Through Time. A lot of people in chat seem to really like Dig Through Time. It is an 8 mana instant delve. Don't like delve cards because they make me nervous, but that's just literally a personal opinion. They're not bad. They just scare me. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Thoughts? Yes. Thoughts. Because I have not a clue how I feel. I just know people like this card a lot. Doo, doo. Okay. So what are genuine opinions on this card? Okay, so let's do it then. So then we have Nexus of Fate. We already agreed on keeping it. Let's go ahead to Natural Reclamation. It's a Cascade card, 5 mana, destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'm not mad. I quite like it. I'll say yes to this. Forceful Denial. We don't really run counterspells other than this one. You know, full disclosure, I think we need to run more counterspells than just one. Hi, Mishodum. Oh, I just hurt my back. I'm sorry. Okay. So the reason why is like this is in itself a Cascade spell. I don't really like it that much either. I feel like if we run counter spells, we're gonna have to run more than just one. So it feels weird to just run, you know? I did. Okay, we're cutting it. Forceful Denial. Forgot the name of the card. I like that it has Cascade, but it just feels like something, you know? Okay. Let's see. We have a removal. I like all of this. Alright, so now let's hit enchantments. We have Omniscience, Sandworm Convergence. Let's start out small. Omniscience. Small, she says. Big. Omniscience. It's 10. It's 10. It's an enchantment. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their cost. I like this. This is a good card. So good card. Yeah, we gotta keep it. If Omniscience resolves, scary shit's gonna happen. We all know this. Keep an Omniscience. Number 2, Sandworm Convergence. Weird little card. I've only seen it played a couple of times. I like it. Helps kind of prevent us from dying to big old flyers. We make tokens of big things, which can help create blockers. But we have a lot of creatures in this deck, so... Thought... I feel like this is a yes and a no at the same time. Part of me likes this because it's like, oh, we're able to generate creatures on our end step. It's a big creature at that no less. It is an 8 CMC card, so that does give us the Cascade into smaller things, but yet at the same time it's like, I don't know. Okay, so we'll keep this then. We have some good resolution here. Okay. Zendikar Resurgent. Now this I have in here because of the mana doubling. I think we need that. That's kind of a way to cheat around ramp a little bit. It also gives us card draw with whenever we cast creature spells, which we're going to be doing significantly. We got to ramp into more ramp, baby. We're keeping it. Okay. Mana Reflection. This is more... It's more mana doublers. We need it. We need the double mana. Mana Reflection. What if Oh, I hit my microphone. What if I built this deck? And hear me out. I played a Zendikar Resurgent and then cascaded exactly into a mana reflection. How crazy would that be? Game ending. Game ending. We do have Nyx. We do have that in here. Okay. Lurking Predators. At first glance, I'm gonna be extremely honest. I thought this card was pretty decent, but not like the best. Because I was like, this. It seems like meh, you know. I popped it into my MEL deck in a whim. I was like, maybe this will be good as it functions off of VTB. It's a boss in that deck, but we have to understand that here it doesn't necessarily work with our deck because it's like it'll get stuff out, but it doesn't hit the Cascade. So I think this might be a good cut. It's sad because it's kind of a cool card, just not in this spot, you know? So let's get rid of Lurking Predators. So we're getting through this now. We're getting through this a bit more. Okay, so now we're gonna go. Let's start with asceticism. Asceticism. Cut. What? I don't even know what I was saying. It's a CMC spell. Where we get. Oh my gosh, this is not exploration chase. Asceticism protects our stuff. Oh my god. Exactly. It's a way to protect your commander, but it's too much compared to boots. Should we run boots instead? Thoughts on this? Because really, this is really outside my comfort zone. So when I say that I'm really heavily leaning on you guys this stream, I mean it. I'm the naysayer. Thank you for the host, friend. Thank you so much. Okay, so you guys feel like we should cut this in lieu of Boots and Greaves. I'm not opposed to that. We have mixed feelings in chat. Press 1 to cut it, 2 to keep it, 1 to cut, 2 to keep, okay? Because I really need your opinion on this. We have ties. Now we're over. We have a lot of keeps. Only vote 1 time, by the way, just in case. I needed to say that. I just realized I don't work tomorrow. Guys, do you mind if I do something really quickly? This isn't unprecedented, I promise you. Let's see what's going on with the election really quickly. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I looked it up. Because I want to stay informed. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to provide the stream to be a distraction from scary things. This is a very important election for a lot of people. So staying on top of it is important for me, but it's also terrifying for me. And I just realized something. Let's do this. Okay, pause for a second. Pause for a second. Did I mention that I'm going to do a giveaway? I'm going to do a giveaway this stream. I forgot to say that. I was so focused on building a deck and that I'm going to do a giveaway this stream. I know I don't normally do giveaways during my Always Be Brewing streams, but I want to provide something fun for you guys and give back to you, and Ultra Bro does give me a lot of ways to do that, and I'm very thankful for it. So I'm going to tweet it out, and I'm going to give it a couple moments just to let people trickle in. But I am indeed doing a giveaway with some really cool Ultra Pro products that I have sitting next to me. What? So, like, stay tuned on that. Okay, just tweet it out. Right? Didn't the Ultra Pro stuff look so cool? God, I am very thankful to be a part of a team that, it's amazing. Like, to be sponsored by a company that I admire and love so much is absolutely, like, dumbfounding to me. Louise M. Fenix, thank you for the follow. So stay tuned. I do have some stuff to give away. So let's keep on with the cuts. We'll keep asceticism for now and keep moving. The next cut we have is Guardian Project. It allows us to draw cards. I love the little Omnath emote. That is so cute. So what do you think about Guardian Project? We have a cut. Why keep one cut? Okay, we'll cut it. I'll tell you what. When we get to 120 cards, I will then start the giveaway. How's that? I think that's a good incentive to kind of get us to do the hard things. Okay. So now we have Court of Bounty, which is a new card. It's a cool card. It says right here before us, it is for CMC. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Having monarchy printed outside of conspiracy is insane. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a land from your hand on the battlefield. That's good. We also, for the monarch, we can put a creature or land from among your hand on the battlefield. I think that's super cool, but it's untested. We have a lot of cuts as opposed to keeps. That's also fair. Okay, we'll cut it. We're at 136. When we get to 120, we can start the giveaway. Okay. And Mount Bilmanjaros makes a good point that casting is our goal here. Next we have Song of Dryads. I think it's a good way to get removal in here. I'm not opposed to it. I think it's kind of what we need. This, I also want to say, is in the same vein as Imprisoned in the Moon. So I think this kind of go together, as well as Lignify. So we have Lignify, Song of the Dryads, and Imprisoned in the Moon. I'm going to include them all in this one chunk because they're essentially all the same thing. They just kind of shut down a commander. We have 3, technically. So we can keep these for now. We can keep moving. We can kind of Lignify helps with Emrakul. Yes, it does. Ugh. Okay. Next we have Rites of Flourishing. Now this does affect everybody. However, we kind of need the help here. Drawing an additional card and playing an additional land I think is super good. I really think this is a good card to have. We need the additional lands. But at the same time, I also feel like you guys might be like, I don't really like this card. It helps everybody and not just me. So let's see what Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Okay. Well, I Dryad of the Elysian Grove, and we can cut Rites of Flourishing. Okay. Okay. We have Ristic Study, Growing Rights. Oopsies. Sorry. There's Survival of the Fittest and Exploration. Next one, we got Ristic Study. Yes. So we're building around like the average commander game, so that would be around like 4 players in 1 pod. I typically know that when I play games of Commander, I do not like to exceed 4 players. That just feels all like a lot to me. People are saying keep. It's card draw. It's good. Not everybody pays the 1. I don't pay the 1. I'm a monster. I like this card though. Okay, keeping Ristic. Next we have Survival of the Fittest. This is a card that was recommended by They'll Be Fixed in chat. It is a very good card. Discard a creature card. Search your library for a creature card. Reveal that card and put it into your hand. And then shuffle your library. I think this is kind of a way to sculpt-ish. I cannot say ish enough. We got some love for it and some hate for it, but also I really want to emphasize in terms of like cuts, I've seen some people in chat previously say cut because the card is too good, and we want to play cards that are good. So, that being said, if we want to cut this, we can. But putting that out there for just all other cards in general, I'd say keep cards if they're good, not cut them because they're good. So we can cut Survival of the Fittest just because y'all are making some good points about how we want to have ramp. So that is removed. We have Exploration next. Exploration, you may play an additional land on each of your turns. This kind of feeds into our whole we need ramp. Plight. Dear Lord. We need mana. Okay, Exploration is keep. Sylvan Library, Lying, I lied, Growing Rights of Itlamok, that's my bad. Acts as a Gaia's Cradle, allows us to, you know, flipperooskies. Here we got some keeps, and it doubles as a land, and a good land too. Last one is Sylvan Library. Beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand. Draw on this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. We're getting a lot of keeps. We're keeping Sylvan Library. Okay. So let's see. Okay, now we're gonna go into artifacts. We're going step by step. I hit my microphone again. Oh my god. Sorry, microphone. Sorry. Okay. Great Henge. This is just a good... I don't see why not. Also, please build an ooze deck, because when I first started playing Magic, I collected oozes and fairies. Now I only collect fairies, but I still have an ooze stack in my house. And I think the ooze partners are cool. Keep Henge, keeping it. Good. Chromatic Orrery. Scary card. Hits our high cost like we want it to. Big ol' mana rock. At most, we'll draw 2 cards. 5 mana for 2 cards just feels a little wonky, and I don't like that. Yeah, I only ever draws this too. Yeah, okay. Cutting the orrery. I think that's a good agreement from us. I'm very proud of us. Okay, we are now at 134 cards. We have 14 cards left to cut before the giveaway starts. I believe in us. Nyx Lotus. So we originally thought of toying with this concept of the Lotus as being better ramp for us in the way that we're going to be having a lot of permanents, and we're able to kind of ramp better with that. It's also nice. I think it's a good hit for Cascade. But that's just like kind of like my own thought and feeling on it. I'd rather have land ramp spells. We have a cut in chat. I think this is a cut. That's fair. Worst ramp. I think, yeah, okay. I don't know if I like Nyx Lotus. If Gilded Lotus ramp was probably the worst cut. Okay, we got a lot of cuts, so we're gonna cut. Okay. Next, we have Semblance Anvil. So my original thought was adding cost reducers, because things are expensive. Oh my god, this deck is expensive in CMC and price too, by the way. Nyx Lotus can be good with more than one color. It is best suited for single color decks, but I think it's good in a dual color deck where we have tons of permanents and need a lot of mana to do things. I like Semblance Anvil. Someone's saying Croson Drover. I do not know what that is. So let me see. I feel not too into the Drover because we have creatures that are still under that threshold, so it'd only be serving half of the population in our deck. Whereas Semblance Anvil, and you'll see, I think it's Cloud Key also is like everything. So full honesty, I'm gonna be extremely honest, I'm a little bit married to the Anvil, but I would not be opposed to legitimate reasons. I like that you're doing that effect. Okay, so press 1 to cut and 2 to keep. 1 to cut, 2 to keep for Semblance Anvil, because I think card cost reducers are good, but I could also see the cutesiness of it, you know? It's hard. Cuts are hard and I don't like them. And I want my ideas to work all the time, every time, but never works out that way. Okay, we got a lot of cuts, so I will sadly cut the Semblance Anvil. I am heartbroken. Just kidding. Only a little bit. Okay, Lifecrafter's Bestiary. So Lifecrafter's Bestiary. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay almost said blue. My bad. Pay a green. If you do, draw a card. I think the scry can be helpful. Card draw feels nice. We're getting a lot of cuts. Okay, okay. So we have a very mutual consensus to cut the Bestiary. Now we have Cloud Key, which is kind of a smaller version of Semblance Anvil. So, yes. Thank you very much, Doc. Okay, cut. Lots of cuts. We're cutting Cloud Key. We are now at 30 cards, which means we have 10 more cards before we get to do our giveaway tonight. And for Grid and Demon in chat, I already revealed my preview card on Monday. No, Sunday. I already revealed my preview card on Sunday. It's what we're building around now. I actually had 3 preview cards. and I have already previewed them. Thank you again to Wizards of the Coast for giving me the opportunity and the privilege to preview some cards. Here they are right here. I previewed Emoti, Reshaped the Earth, and Scholar of Ages. Those were my 3 preview cards, and I love them so very much that I wanted to build a deck around them with you guys tonight. Alright, so someone said cut the medallions. We'll cut the medallions. Okay, so we cut down the medallions. Whoa, 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 I cut so much stuff. Oh no. Did I cut more than I thought? I couldn't have. Oh my god! Not the Wand Inspector, thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. You can access my cute little emotes. Here, I'm gonna show them, look at all my cute little emotes that you can now use. Look at the emotes! They're me. It's me. Okay. So we did cut almost all the artifacts, so I'm not imagining that. I thought I was. Yeah, the biscuits. Risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Okay. I guess I'm not going crazy on the artifacts. I thought I was. Vivian, Monsters Advocate. Isn't it cute? It's a little biscuit. I love it. It's a little precious baby. Okay, Vivian, Monsters Advocate. We can look at the top card of our library at any time, and we can cast creature spells from the top card of our library. I like, the uptick feels pretty good. Downtick, I really like it. I really do like it. Okay, I do. Okay, cool. Okay, Vivian's a snap keep. Now we get to the scary part, which is our creatures. I think this is where the bigger cuts are gonna lie. Because we are heavy in creatures, which is what we want to be, but it's scary. Okay, Emrakul, the Promised End. She is a 13 behemoth of a babe. I love her. See, the spell costs 1 less to cast for each type in our graveyards. Yeah. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. Pretty good. During the player's next turn. After that turn, the player takes an extra turn. Flying, trample, protection from instants. I love her. She can cast anything in your deck. Keep. Got a lot of keeps. Galta, Primal Hunger. It is... I like this because we can reduce the cost of it, but the CMC is still 12, which I really like, that we can cast it for 2 but still get that good payoff. Chris Perrin, thank you for the follow, friend. Okay, let's see. Galta, 12-12, got a lot of keeps. Ouch. My bones hurt. Blightsteel Colossus. I like this card, but it's so ridiculous. Realize I followed you on Twitter for ages and never followed you on Twitch. Well, welcome. Thank you for following me on Twitch. And you're actually here just in time, Chris, because we're going to do a giveaway. Once we hit 120 cards left in the deck, we need a whole total of 100 to make the deck complete, but cuts are hard. So, fun little incentive to get us through the cuts. There's not really anything other than just Cascade. I like it ways you're not cheating it in. Keep. Okay, 1 to cut, 2 to keep. In chat, sometimes I get confused, and seeing the numbers helps. Okay, 2 cuts, 2 keeps. 2 cuts, 2 keeps. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. I'm seeing a lot of cuts. Okay, we'll cut Blightsteel. Because I'm seeing heavy amount of cut in here. I'm sad to see Blightsteel go, but I can see why. Next we have Jin-Gitaxias. Okay, Jin-Gitaxias. 10 mana. This is spicy. Really messes with hands. Good to draw cards. I like it. Again, we're not gonna cut cards if they're mean. We're gonna cut it if it's not good for the deck. So focusing solely on the functionality of the deck, I think this is good. So we should keep it. I love that Not the Wallet Inspector's having so much fun with the emotes. That just makes me happy. So I love that. Okay, we're gonna keep Jin. Next, Apex Devastator. I feel like I don't have to say anything, but yes, we're keeping this. It's so cool. Hey, Dace Bellerin! Hello! How are you doing? Okay, we're keeping this. Yeah, we're definitely keeping this. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm glad you're here chilling out with us for like a fun, relaxed evening of deck building. It means a lot to see friends pop up in chat. Okay, okay, we're now slowly moving up the food chain of our things. I just like clicking a bunch of cards. So next is Apex Alters. We discussed doing fights. Let's see. It is my thing. We do have Annoyed Altasaur in here, actually. We have a lot of keeps. It will die. It will die. It will die. Put that out there. It will die. Okay, so how about this? We vote in chat. I like to vote in chat. Makes it a little bit easier. Press 1 to cut, 2 to keep for Apex Altasaur. Yeah, at least 2. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. We have 1, 2, 2 cuts. 1, 2, 3 keeps. 3 cuts, 3 keeps. Chris Perrin, our curve is super thick. It's crazy. Ramp. It's something. It's something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're literally tied for keeps and cuts. Ugh. Let's keep it for now and see where we lie. Let's keep it for now and see where we go, because I'm nervous. Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger. Vorinclex is super cool. Hurts like no one's business for everybody else, to be quite honest. Does great stuff for us. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Easy keep as long as your group is okay with it. Keep it. It ramps. It does ramp, and we need ramp. Keeping it. Okay. Sphinx of the Second Sun. This was originally added in here because having a second, having an additional, we're going to use the keywords there, having an additional beginning phase just seems kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Thoughts? Because I like it. Hey, we got some cuts in chat. Was not expecting that, to be quite honest. That's fine. We have 2 cuts, gives an extra draw turn, but okay. Okay, so a lot of people aren't sold on it, and that's okay. It's an unfamiliar card. We'll go ahead and remove it. Alrighty, we now have 126 cards left. We are working our way there. Our next one is Maelstrom Colossus. So that is a hefty price tag there of a CMC of 8. It is a common. It is a 7/7. It does have Cascade, however. So wouldn't it have double Cascade or no? Or am I wrong on that? Maybe cast. I don't think it would have double Cascade. 8 for double Cascade. Still think I cup it. Has anyone thrown Rashmi in the ideal jar yet? She's not 6 CMC. We give stuff mini Cascade. We do have Rashmi in here. Keep. Is there a judge in chat? Would that work? Double Cascade or no? I need to know. Okay, yes, double Cascade. So, thoughts? Bless you. Thank you, chat. I'm really actually thankful for y'all, because y'all correct me on a lot of things that I think are right, and they're most indubitably wrong. So there should be options. It works. Do you like it, though? I kinda do. But a part of me is like, I don't know. There's not a lot of Cascade cards, but this deck technically is Cascade, so. Okay, so a lot of y'all are saying it's like you can keep it, but it's kind of mid. I want it to be bigger cut. Fair. I appreciate your being like tough but fair on these cuts, because like I can see the justification behind these. Next is Brinelin the Moonkraken. I think that if Emoti had a partner, it would be this one. When it ETBs, or whenever you cast a spell with CMC 6 or greater, which is almost this entire deck, you may return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I think that is sick. This is sick. I love it. I have not enough kind things to say about this. I wish she was a partner just so she could partner up with this bad, beautiful Kraken. I love it. Snap keep. Okay, so now let's cycle back to the Apex Alters. Those were that was another one that we kind of talked about earlier. 9 mana. Maybe we should hold off and keep looking at the rest of our creatures. Okay, let's see. We got a lot of creatures left, so we'll hold off for now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Archetype of Endurance. Hexproof. Yeah. That's all I got. Let me check on something real quick. Okay. Press 1 to cut or 2 to keep for this card. Okay, you know what? I agree with this. This hits better than the Asceticism. So if we kept... do like that it removes hexproof from others. So we can keep this in cut asceticism. I do like that a little better, to be quite honest. I feel like that just fits better. I cut asceticism and kept this because this hits off of our Cascade. So yoink. Verdant Sun's Avatar. This card was just amazing in my Atla Palani deck. Amazing in my Atla Palani deck. It just worked so well. We were able to. I was able to get a lot of life. And it really saved me a lot. Now, granted, to be fair, the Atla Palani deck, I would like pay 2 mana and get like a 5/5, you know, like there was really good synergy there. Days, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. We're at 52 subs. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I love seeing my subscription count grow. And I just figured out how to do my little sub bar up top, which is just really exciting to me. And it just makes me happy, so thank you. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Bilimanjaro. I think that was definitely a good keep. Thank you, your first sub channel. Well, guess what? We have cute little emotes in chat that Jess Inkling Customs made. I will now spam them to show you how cute they are. We got Risk It for the Biscuit, which is a biscuit. We got me doing Blood Feud with swords. We have me with the Monarchy crown because Commander Queen. And we have me laughing like a doofus because that's what I do. Okay, we'll keep Verdant then. I love Jess so much. Oh my god, Einfonte, thank you so much for the subscription. We're at 53. Oh my god, this is amazing. Thank you. Now we got Palancron. We talked originally about Palancron. The biscuits, the emotes are amazing in this channel. I love it. Muffins, thank you for the scripts. Oh my god, we started a hype train. Oh my god, hype train. We did a hype train. Oh my god. This is insane. Yay. Alrighty, guys. If you want to keep the hype train up and get really cool emotes and stuff, then keep subbing or cheer bits. We're at 94%, so it means if one more person subscribes, then we'll definitely make it to level 2, which is really exciting and awesome. Oh my god, yay! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Zachman, thank you for the subscription! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh my god, we're hype train. I think we're going to level 2. Oh my god. Hype train. Yes, we're at level 2 of the hype train. We're at 54 subs. And really cool fact, if you're already subscribed, you can still cheer bits, and cheering bits will also go towards the hype train, which is super awesome and exciting. So thank you so much for all the subs that I've gotten this stream. I really appreciate every single one of them. Like, it really does mean a lot to me. Starting from a very small account and getting here, to me, 54 subs is a lot. So I'm actually super appreciative of you guys doing this for me. So thank you. We have 4 cards until we can do the giveaway. So Palancron. So for Palancron, we have ways to double mana. We don't have like an infinite, like, I think we do. Someone in chat said it. I believe Zachman86 actually said that we had ways to do the really good stuff. It is value though. So yay or nay, you know? It's so wonderful to see like lovely people in chat, seeing Muffins and seeing Doc Venture. We got Jason, we got, oh my god, so many beautiful faces and so many new faces too, which makes me really happy. He in and of himself is an infinite mana combo with any doubler. So do you think that's good enough to keep in here though? It goes infinite with all the doing doublers, so it ends the game so cut. I don't know. We can hold off on it. So, Muffins, what we're doing is like big mana creatures like Cascade into just creatures and just, you know. Okay, we can cut Palancron. Or I can just... I'll move it to the maybe board. Because I really want to think about Palancron later. Nyx Bloom, I feel like that is a definite snap keep. I like Nyx Bloom. Snap keep. Yes, indeed. Avenger of Zendikar. I still can't believe we're on a hype train. Thank you guys so very much. If you want to keep the hype train going, you can still continue to sub. And if you want cheer bits, which is super helpful because it supports me as a creator, and I'm really appreciative of it. Keep again for Avenger. Everyone really likes to say Avenger is in a card. Good card. Annoyed Altasaur. I think it's a hysterical card. The name is really funny. I personally love it. It has Reach and Trample and Cascade. I really don't see anything bad about this card, to be honest. Brings me joy. Oof. My bones hurt. Okay. People seem to like this card. People were talking about it a lot in chat earlier. It's a really cool card. Okay. Okay, next we have Agent of Trickery. I think it can go too. I really do think it can go too. Next is Ulvenwald Hydra. I like Ulvenwald Hydra. Gets us a land and I makes our creature super big. I accidentally looked at the election results. To be fair, in my defense, I opened up my browser and it popped up. I didn't do it on purpose. As for a land card, I feel like I'd probably get, like, I don't know. What's the best thing in the Hydra? You want a fat library? What lands do we get? We could just literally get any land with it, to be honest. The hype train has success. We have earned an emote. I'm going to share that emote with you all. It's a frog. Choo-choo hype frog. Choo-choo. I love hype trains. I don't necessarily know what they are, but the little choo-choos make me happy. Just, if isn't worth it, just gave a strip mine. How about a Shara? Okay, we can definitely cut frog. Okay, we can cut the Hydra. Sweet Gum Recluse. So this is definitely a neat one. It is Cascade. I think it's pretty interesting. Double Cascade with Commander pumps dudes you get off of it. Easy keep. Keep because it is flash. Those are all very good suggestions. Alrighty. Soul of the Harvest. Sorry, I'm checking on something to make sure I have the right thing. Okay. Works. Okay. It works. We cut Guardian Project earlier, but which is what this card basically is. Okay, let's do the voting again. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. 1 to cut, 2 to keep for this card. I do like Guardian Project significantly more than this. It does Cascade though. That is a point that we need to take into account, to be honest. Let's see. So we have a lot of keeps. Okay, so we have a lot of keeps, so we're gonna say keep. Then we have Sakashima's Protege. This is a new card from Commander Legends. Actually spoiled today. Which is really cool and really exciting, to be honest. But thoughts on this? It cascades, which is cool. It has flash, and we can have it copy a permanent. We have to be very careful with what we copy. Imagine having 2 Nyx Bloom, 2 Nyx Blooms out. I actually think that's really cool. I think it is fun. So keep it. Okay, we're gonna keep it. So let's keep going. We have 1 card left to cut, and then we can start the giveaway, you guys. Let's start with Progenitor Mimic. I love so hard to work extra swap. Sorry, I'm trying to find something specific related to the giveaway at the same time. Something to keep in mind though, it cannot copy the original Cascade spell if it cascaded into. Mimic, I used to love this clone, but I cut since the copies don't cascade. That's also very important and very true. I'm trying to find something that's important, but I can't find the name of the card. I'm so sorry. Okay. We'll cut the Progenitor Mimic. Okay guys, we are at 120 cards, which means the giveaway will commence in just a couple seconds. I'm trying to find something on my phone to kind of talk to you about the giveaway, but the internet just does not want to seem to work with me as of now, which is just a wee bit annoying. Stop it, internet. I wish this would work for me. Why is this not working for me? Okay, it is time for the giveaway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the giveaway. So it is going to be, oh gosh, I did a mistake. And then we'll do, what should the keyword be? I'm thinking legends. Type in the word legends to enter the giveaway, and I'm going to show you briefly what we're doing here, you know? So we have, this is actually a little bit of a bundle. For my giveaways now, I'm going to be doing bundles of items. I think that's much more exciting, to have as a viewer a bundle of something than just one item. So from now on, my giveaways will be bundles. They'll vary in size. One of my items just fell on the floor, but I'm going to show you the things I'm giving away right now. So 1 second. Okay, we're going to start off with the smaller items and work our way up to the biggest item. There are 4 items in this bundle, so this is very exciting, you guys. Item number 1 is going to be these super cool and exclusive Japanese Godzilla sleeves. I chose this as Red Godzilla. So if you can see right here, off the ring light, that's beautiful. It's in Japanese right there. The product itself is in Japanese. There are 100 sleeves in here, all right? 100 sleeves. This is going to be great for your commander deck. I personally use these to sleeve my Chandra deck. In the future, you will actually see me give away Ghidorah versions of these sleeves, but currently we are giving away these beautiful Godzilla sleeves. That's item number 1. Item number 2 is a red mana Theros life pad. I think these are stunning. I love these. I usually use this for more than just life totals. I use this for life totals sometimes on stream so that, you know, I'm keeping track of it off camera. I also like to use this as a great way to keep track of my giveaways, magic stuff. It's very on brand for me because I love the red mana symbol. I just think this is stunning. It has a place for date, venue, games, and notes on the bottom. I think this is amazing. That's item number 2. Item number 3 is another life pad, but it is the green mana symbol. I thought it'd be kind of cool to pay homage to Gruul. Gruul is a super fun, just guild. I think it's really cool, and I love how this looks too. The green is beautiful, stunning. It's the same thing as this other life pad. Having these two together, I think is just very, just like polarizing. Also Christmas colors, because Christmas is coming up. And then our final item in the giveaway is a playmat. Alrighty, so I'm going to hold this up and show you guys this beautiful playmat right here. I'm going to cover my face. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's the playmat. We have this stunning playmat right here from Zendikar. Look at that. It is a beautiful landscape. Stunning. I love this. It is not double-sided. I wish it was. The back is regular. Beautiful playmat. I love this. I love the colors on this. I think it's just very stunning. The cards really pop up on this. Really pretty, beautiful playmat. Gorgeous. I love this. So we're going to have the giveaway be open for a hot minute and let people get a chance to enter. Just type in the word legends, all lowercase, into chat to enter. And yeah, so in this giveaway bundle, you'll be receiving 1 playmat, 2 life pads from Theros, and these beautiful Godzilla sleeves. And I do have more sleeves from the Godzilla universe. I do have Blue Godzilla, I have Ghidorah, and I have Mothra, and those will be happening in the future. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Alrighty. We have 20 cards left to cut, you guys. This is insane and this is amazing. I believe the giveaway only enters you in once. Full warning and disclosure, I'm pretty sure it only enters you in once. There is indeed a black life pad, and I will be giving that away in the future too. I have Wooburg actually. So alrighty. I do have the blue pad and the black pad and the white pad as well. I do have Vesper colors set aside. I'm doing bundles all week this week, so stay geared towards this, you guys. So let's see. Moving into more cuts, we cut Progenitor Mimic. What about Kogla the Titan Ape? We originally had Kogla in here as a possibility of helping get rid of artifacts and enchantments, which is pretty good, to be quite honest. But I feel like we have a lot of artifact and enchantment removal, but it does fit the theme. So what are we feeling about this? I don't know. When we get to 10 cards left to cut in the deck, I will close the giveaway. Okay, we're going to keep Kogla. Okay, Kodama. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put under the battlefield with this ability, you may put CMC. I think we should cut this because it doesn't really do anything with our Cascade. We want to cast things. So I think definitely cutting Kodama. Kodama doesn't cast. We need the cast. So a little off topic, I just want to say, like, in this brief little moment, I want to say thank you to you guys, to the 31 viewers I have currently right now. This idea started out with like 5 people in chat, and then it exploded more. Me as a creator, I constantly doubt myself, and I'm always worried that I am not providing good content that people want. Sometimes I'm worried about my success, and I do a lot of comparing to others, which isn't a healthy thing to do, but I still do it. And hanging out with you guys here in chat, building a deck together, and having fun, and having the ability to be sponsored by 2 companies that I really respect and love, especially Ultra Pro, it's like a dream come true for me. And I really want to say that I would not be in the position to give these things away if it wasn't for you guys. I would not be able to do any of the things that I'm doing. I would have been able to receive a preview card if it wasn't for you guys. I'm being 100% serious. So I just want to say thank you, because you have helped build me up in ways that I never thought I could be, and having that come from the community, and having the community be as kind as it can be to me, and loving and supportive of one another, it means a lot to me. So I just wanted to say thank you, because this means a lot to me. And this is something that I'm hoping to continue to do for a super long time. And I'm hoping that this is something that I can even make a career out of. And you guys give me the hope that I can do that in the future. I've only been doing this for a little over a year, and look at where I am now. It's just completely stunning to me. So I know we're supposed to be in the middle of cuts, but I need to let you know this, because all that I am is literally because of you guys. So thank you. I really do mean the thank you. So we'll go back to cuts, but just even the little blip of 4 subs during this stream means the world to me, and it helps me out so much. Like, I'm really thankful for all of these opportunities, and it's because of you guys that I have these opportunities. So we did look at Kogla already. We already cut Kodama. So let's look at Consecrated Sphinx. This is more card draw shenanigans. I like it because it's annoying, you know? And I myself am very annoying. And Kyoji, you're totally fine. Like, we decided to keep Kogla. I might cut it later. We'll see. I do like Consecrated Sphinx. Oh, yay. Doc, I'm glad that, you know, you're here and that you like Twitch and you're here just chilling out with me. Thank you. Consecrated Sphinx is insane. Maybe we should definitely keep it. Okay, Sphinx too good. Bane of Progress. Whenever it enters the battlefield, we destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Now this does hit us. Put a woman counter on it for each one of those. Thoughts on the Bane. We have not so many artifacts. We have a lot of enchantments though. Okay, we're getting a lot of keeps. Well, hold on. We got 1 cut. It can potentially set us back, so press 1 to cut and 2 to keep, because I feel like this is going to be one of those things that we're going to be divided on. 1 to cut, 2 keep. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I hate it. It's like, it was like built to kill everything I love. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 keeps. 1, 2, 3 cuts. We've reached an impasse here. We'll keep it for now, but we can always cycle back to things later. Thrix the Sudden Storm. I personally think that this was made for it. This deck is just fantastic. I think this is just, you know, what we need to be doing here. Thank you, dog. Y'all are really sweet. I have a really good chat. Some chats are mean to people. You guys aren't mean, so thank you. He is definitely a keep. Lit. Okay, so let's keep going. Alright, I'm plopping these guys out into tabs. So we got Karuga already. We're not gonna worry about the companion thing. No, no, no. Let's see. When ETBs draw a card for each other permanent you control with CMC 3 or greater. Don't you dare cut the hippo. Okay, but like, is it good? As always, my lovely friends in chat, 1 to cut, 2 to keep. Because we need to figure this out. Oh yeah, it doesn't cascade. This is our threshold. It hippo. Zachman, you're totally okay. Enjoy your spell table game. May your top decks be ever awesome. We got a lot of cuts. We're gonna cut Karuga. I'm so sorry. We're gonna cut it. I'm really sorry. Ah! That's my email. Okay, next we have Vizier of the Menagerie. Riot. It's not kind of win more. Chat, you've betrayed me. Okay. Vizier of the Menagerie, 4 mana. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Good. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Good. You may spend mana as over mana of any type to cast creature spells. Okay, I agree that I think this is probably good to keep, so we'll keep. Spark Double. Megan mentioned this briefly earlier when she was in here as like a little like double commander, double emote. I love it, but I also like cute things in decks. So we're drawing the raffles when we hit 110 cards in total. So we're gonna keep this. We have quite a few left to cut. We have 8 left to cut. So we have Rashmi. So whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card you may cast without paying it. It honestly, Rashmi seems really good. If it's a spell with CMC less, if you don't put it into your hand. 1 to cut Rashmi, 2 to keep Rashmi. I really think Rashmi is a good card to have in here. But we always have differing opinions, and it's always good to be healthy about that. Rashmi's just good. Okay, tons of keeps. Tons of keeps. Okay, Oracle of Moldiah. Finally got reprinted. Still $30. Let's see. We could add Momir, but let's wait for ads. But remind me later, okay? When we get to the end of the stream and I'm like, are you guys okay with cutting? Blah, blah? Remind me. Oracle of Moldiah. Play an additional land. Play with the top card of your library revealed. Play lands from the top of your library. I think that's just a really good card. Jumpstart barely counts as a reprint. I'm pretty meh on it in this deck. That's fair. If you want, we can do her... Okay, let's do this. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. Sometimes that just helps make it a little easier to visually see it, you know? We have 40 lands. Oh, we got a lot of cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts. That's a lot of cuts. Now we're tied with the keeps. Well, no, cuts still are beating keeps. I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and cut Oracle of Moldiah. Now we jump to Goreclaw. Sorry, my legs hurt. Never mind, we're putting Oracle back in. People like Oracle. There we go. Okay. Goreclaw. Okay. Keep cost reducer. Fair. Pipe Fox 643, thank you for the follow, friend. Okay, now we're getting up towards the top here. First we have Beast Whisperer. 4 mana. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you draw a card. Thoughts. I'm so tired. Okay, synergy with Cascade Keep. Wayward Swordtooth. Play an additional land. Cable before, it's okay. No, don't have to apologize. Got some cuts for the Swordtooth, I say yes. Also, I appreciate the rapid fire answers. Actually, I really do appreciate that. My body hurts. And I have to record a podcast after this, so it's actually kind of nice. Shardless Agent. 3 mana, feels like a cut now that I think about it, to be honest. So we'll cut the Shardless Agent. Reclamation Sage. 34 friends, hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Sage is a cut. Press 1 to cut, 2 to keep. We're getting like a mixed read on Rec Sage in chat. We do have bigger spells that are better. I still think it's good to have it just in case. We got a lot of keeps, so we'll keep Rec Sage. Moving on. Fierce Empath. I think this is a good card to keep. It allows us to tutor for a creature with CMC 6 or greater and put it into our hand. I like this. I think this is a good keep. Flat out the gate. It's good when we need it. Then we have Farhaven Elf, which allows us to search for a basic land card and put it into the battlefield tapped. Thoughts on this? Do you think we need this ramp? We did not keep Survival of the Fittest. Replace Farhaven Elf with Yavimaya Dryad. Okay, let's take a peek at the Yavimaya Dryad real quick. Why? I agree. What else might be better? Okay, so we'll swap it for Wood Elves. Okay. We're almost done with creatures. Alrighty, everybody. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. People really liked this card earlier. People are saying keep for the Dryad. I kind of expected that, but you always gotta, you know, like run things by y'all, to be honest. Okay. Keep Dryad. Courser of Crufix has us look at the top card of our library. We can play the top card if it's a land. We gain a life on a land ETBs. Feels pretty good. Helps us mana fix a little bit. Thoughts? Cuts are hard, y'all. They are hard. Don't like it. How many lands Seasons only produce colorless. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. Let's do that. You know the drill. One. Okay, we already have the Oracle of Moldiah, so we can cut this. Phantasmal Image. Next card. I'm not really vibing with the Phantasmal Image though. We put the Oracle back in. I will say that. We did put Oracle back in. Yeah, I'm thinking the Phantasmal Image is a cut. We got Ovenval Tracker. So this was originally added in when we thought we were going to be doing a lot of fighting as board wipes, as forms of removal. So we would take our big things that we got out and punch, and that's how we would kill stuff. There's some discourse in chat, and my legs hurt. What do you think? Press 1 to cut or 2 to keep, because I really trust this 1 to cut, 2 to keep process we got going on. It was a good system we got going on here. Okay. We do have a big consensus on cuts, so we will cut it. Alrighty, last is Flaxen Intruder, which is a 7 mana, 3 token spell. Some thoughts on it? Cuts. Got a lot of cuts. Okay. Cuts. Yeah, cuts. Okay. Guys, we are 2 cards away from ending the giveaway, and then we are 12 cards away from ending the stream. So let's go and see what we got. So, let's look at sorceries again. What are we going to do about this? So, Finale of Devastation, Nature's Lore, 3 visits, Balaged Recovery. I feel like that might have to be a cut. It just feels kind of weird. It's the only bit of recursion we have. I mean, we have a Praetor's Council, which is another form of recursion, but that's kind of better than the Balaged. Okay, we do have Genesis Wave, but we also have Finale of Devastation. Should we cut both? Should we keep it? Oh, I don't want to cut Riche. I don't want to. I'll cut Genesis Wave, though. What about Noxious Revival and the Balaged Recovery? Or am I just, like, reaching, you know? I like Praetor's Council, though. I said that with really big eyes, but I like Praetor's Council. Okay, Balaged Recovery is really good. We'll keep it. What about Noxious Revival? I think Seasons Past is what? 4 mana? It is 6 mana. What do you mean by regrowth? Oh, like return. Okay. Do you like Seasons Past or Praetor's Council better? We're getting to that point. Yeah, we also have Noxious Revival, which is in here too. This is hard. Okay, we can put in Seasons Past as opposed to the Praetors. I like the Praetors better. I just think it does better thing. Rather keep recovering cut of land. Okay, press 1 if you want Seasons Past over the Praetors Council. So 1 Seasons Past, 2 Praetors Council. Because that seems to be kind of tossed about in chat. One for Seasons, 2 for Praetors. We got a lot of Seasons Past votes, so we can go ahead and pop that in. So we're still sitting at 111 cards. We're doing good, but we still need some more cuts, though. Okay, Noxious Revival, yes or no? This is hard. My bones ache. I hate that I keep saying that. But they do ache. 3 blue pips. Okay. Okay. What do you think we should cut then? Because we are now at a point where we're at 11 cards over... Almost said budget. That's not what I mean. 11 cards over deck size. 1 card away from ending the giveaway. Cut Rain of Thorns. What is that? Okay, thoughts on Rain of Thorns. I was a bit hesitant. Jason, to the people in chat who are still spamming legends, you only unfortunately get 1 entry. So even though you typed it like a million times, you only get 1 entry. I'm sorry. So yes or no to Rain of Thorns? I think it's kind of handy and it allows us to cascade. 1 to cut, 2 to keep. Okay, we're gonna cut it. Alrighty guys, that means we have 10 cards left to cut, which means the giveaway is now going to be closed. So give me just 10 moments and I'm going to close the giveaway. Raffle close. Raffle's closed. And now comes the fun part. We get to draw. 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is Finnern. F-I-N-N-E-R-N. Finnern. Well, congratulations, you won the giveaway. Yay! And hello, 42 friends in chat. Hello! Finnern, if you would like to do me a favor and either whisper to me on Twitch, or if you feel more comfortable, message me on Twitter at ManaCurves. I'm going to go ahead and drop my link to my Twitter in the chat. There it is. Send me your address, and I will ship those out. I will give Ultra Pro your address and they will ship this stuff out to you ASAP. Lordy, 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 I can't speak today. Congratulations. Okay. We have 10 cards left to cut, you guys. We can definitely do this. I believe in us wholeheartedly. This is difficult. I know it is. Hey, Kiyoshi Plays. Hello. Okay, so Kyoji is saying natural reclamation, Croson Grip, heroic intervention, Seagate restoration. What are y'all thinking about those cuts? Let's start. Oh my god. Natural reclamation's a double cascade, so I like it. How about Croson Grip? Should we keep Croson Grip or cut Croson Grip? We do have a lot of artifact and enchantment removal. Brantonium, it's not. Okay, so cut the natural reclamation. Okay. Croson Grip, yay or nay? I like Croson Grip, but I could be persuaded to cut it. Okay. I'll cut the Croson Grip. Next is heroic intervention. Yes or no to heroic intervention? Oh, my bones hurt. I know I keep saying that. Ow. It's cold. Oh, I just popped my back. That felt amazing. 1 to cut, 2 to keep for heroic intervention, baby. Got a lot of keeps, so we'll keep it. You beautiful faces in chat. We only have 8 cards left to cut. I know that we can do this. Okay, what do we do? I look so creepy. I look creepy. I think I would agree with that. Let's cut Ponkify and we'll keep the Rapid. Mostly because I like the token for Rapid better. 7 cards left. I want to avoid the creature cuts now. I cut Recluse. I'm unsure about it. Like, yes, it's 2 Cascade triggers, but it feels underwhelming. I like the Ape token. There's only one of them. It's hard to find. Fair. Jeez, y'all. I'll pop it back in if you want me to. Okay, we swapped them. Still 7 cards left to cut. There was a lot of discourse earlier about Amanatu's augury, to be quite honest. Let's talk about it. Exile the top 8 cards of your library. May put a land card from among them onto the battlefield until end of turn. For each non-land card type, you may cast the pace what it costs. Okay. I've only seen it go off once. It was more of an instant heavy enchantment sort of sorcery kind of deck. Okay. We'll cut the augury. I think that's a fair cut. I can't spell. Okay, guys, 6 cards left. I believe in us. Y'all giving me some really good points. I really value that. So what else should we do? We got... I feel good about our numbers here now. Maybe go down to the, enchantments. Sandworm convergence? I really don't know. That just feels not as good. Maybe? I don't know. My brain is like, maybe not do it. I really don't know. Other than enchantments, ALK and Sandworm convergence are the ones to go. That's fair. And I can cut Lignify and we can keep the other two. So we can cut Lignify, Sandworm convergence, and growing rights. Which leaves us 3 cards left to cut if we cut those. I do like Omniscience. So someone said in chat, well, Infante, I really hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm wrong, please correct me with the pronunciation. Possibly replacing them with Oko. That is a thought. Oko does make them into 3/3 elks, which I think is interesting. And we could definitely take those out and we can kind of make it like a little bit of a twofer, you know? I actually wouldn't be opposed to that. It would be kind of like a 2-in-1 deal. I'm not mad at that. So we would cut Song of the Dryads, and we would cut Imprison in the Moon, and then we would just pop in which feels like a good trade. And probably right now, in the middle of writing this article, future Chase, you're probably like, what are you thinking, you dummy, replacing those? But I really think it might consolidate things. I think that might be a good swap, to be honest. Which plops us down to a cool crisp 2 cards left to cut, you guys. We're doing very well here. We are almost done. We got 2 left. Let's see what our curve is looking like. Still very heavy. But we did get a mention of cutting Mana Reflection, which I'm not mad about. Which leaves only 1 card left. We are almost there. And then I can walk my old lady bones around my house and, like, stretch. Because I gotta sit my butt back down here to record a podcast. 1 more card left. What's it gonna be? Cut an island since Seagate works as a land. That's not a bad idea. I really wouldn't be mad going to 39 lands, you know? Is that something you guys feel comfortable with? Actually, I do want to do one thing here very quickly, y'all. It's gonna tweak our mana base a little bit, but like, so I can just probably swap out a couple lands here. I can probably take out the E-Wilds and the Terramorphic, because we're going to be hitting a lot of our colors anyway. which would put us at 100. So if y'all are feeling good about cutting an Ewilds and a Terramorphic, then we could be good. Or I can cut out a Vantress. I might cut out the Vantress. And, yeah, no, because scrying's good. Scrying can be helpful to us. How do you feel about this? I cut out the Terramorphic and I cut out the Evolving Wilds so that we could have Field of the Dead, which will get us tokens, and then I also plopped in a Rogue's Passage so that we can make stuff unblockable, which I think is really important. Someone said Halimar Depths. So we could pop that in. We would just have to chunk things. If we look at our curve, this is what our curve looks like. We have 18 cards with 7 and up. We have 8 cards with 6. 3 cards with 5. 7 cards with 4. 9 cards with 3. 9 cards with 2. And 5 cards with 1. Ancient Tomb's so expensive. It's expensive. How does this feel to you guys? Ugh. How do you guys feel about this deck? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you want me to tweak it some more? What are your thoughts and feelings about this? Oh, that's a lot of things mentioned. It's too much at once here. Ow. Let's see. We'll add Momir. Okay, Fabled and Prismatic. For Botanical Sanctum and Sky Shroud Forest. Okay, so that means we have to cut one card now. Oh, someone said Rex Sage. We'll cut the Rex Sage then. Oh no! Now we can add one more card. Okay, I'll add one more card. Let's see. Whew. What's a Coalition Relic? Someone said Kinnan. Unfortunately, that doesn't do what we need it to do. Well, Kinnan doesn't cast, though. Kinnan just puts stuff on the battlefield. Yeah, I wish Kinnan was cast. Great Henge is in. Search for tomorrow. We don't have dorks except for like Soul Ring and Great Henge. play. Urza's play. What's Tuberov 31? Play is cast? Shoot! Maybe we should put Urza in here. No? Should we put Urza in here? He doesn't... We don't have artifacts, but... Ugh. I don't know what to do, and it's stressing me out. What do you think about Urza? I'm not really feeling Mind's Desire, to be honest. So, I'll type it in chat too, but Urza or one more ramp spell. Because I don't know. Ooh, ow, I just hurt my hand. Okay. So for that last ramp spell, I'll just pop in the one that Kyoji recommended, which is, let's do Far Wandering. We don't have a Beanstalk Giant. This actually might not be that bad of an idea. I think we should pop in the Beanstalk Giant, and that should finish us off. No, we're at 101. Did I add Urza in by accident? We're at 101. How'd I do that? That's my fault, you guys. I'm so sorry. I put us at 101. I'm so sorry. Ow. Okay, we'll just cut the beanstalk. And we'll call it quits. We're at 100 cards, which means we are done, you guys. So now it is time to name the deck as always. So please drop down your ideas for names for this deck in chat. Okay, let's see. Simic but fun. Value overfloweth. With field would mix of normal and snow cover basics be better. Okay. Alright. Value overfloweth I really like. Does anybody have any other concepts, ideas? Drop in chat now Forever hold your peace. So, I understand like doing like the Tree of Tales and Seed of the Synod, but I really need us to have basics in here. I don't really feel comfortable adding those in here. So let's just focus on the name. So I apologize for that because we just have a lot of like get forest, get basic. I don't want us to like regret that, you know. So we're now doing names. I am so sorry for cutting the stream out. That was my fault. I accidentally literally did that to my keyboard when I was like making a gesture towards y'all, and I knocked it into next year. So I'm sorry for that. So somebody said value overfloweth. I actually really like that for a name, I'm not gonna lie. See, cascading simic salad. I do like that too. Simic snakes and ladders. I like the concept, but we're chasecading. That's cute. I like that. I think we're gonna do value overflow with for now, and then we can yeah, let's do value overflow with. So guys, that means we are done with the stream. Thank you so very much for joining me on this lovely stream. My name is Chase, also known as Manicurves. You can find me everywhere at Manicurves. Here is my Twitter. So there is my Twitter right there. There is my links to my link tree. This right here is my sponsor TCG Player. I'm also sponsored by the wonderful folks at Ultra Pro. Thank you very much for joining me. I also have a Discord and a Patreon. And because it's the beginning of a new month, I will now give shoutouts to my patrons on Patreon. So, shout out to King Sundere, Triad Gamers, Dana Roach, Matt McDonald, Adriel Beauchamp, MTJ Lexicon, Renan6, Anton Clement, Jeff Cleveland, Jason S, Sheepwave, Lazy Squid, Aiden Brock, Greg Robinson, ALK Alters, McLean Anderson, Void Star Bunny, Sullied Panda, Seraph 6, Good Names Were Taken, Cyrus Manesh, Joshua Ikenberry Lutz, Will Ash, Sean Casman, Mariana Minoz, Katie, Bertram Williams, Andrew Smandrew Art, Austin Mathis, and Carlton Parsons. Thank you guys so much for being Click and Glenna Lendra tier patrons. And I actually, real quick thing about my streams, and also stay in chat, please. Please stay in chat. I write articles for TCG Player about this stream that come out every single Sunday. On TCG Player's website, I also stream Wednesdays and Sundays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream Paper Commander. Now stay in chat because I do want to do a raid. So let's raid Affinity Artifacts, shall we? So stick around and raid and show love to another creator and chill out, have fun, do some Paper Commander stuff. So thank you guys so much. Raid, Olivia, and you guys have a good night. Bye!